His wheels are his legs, and he runs around with the other kids. Life is a ball, and why shouldn't it be, even if you have muscular dystrophy? You have the greatest friends, teachers, and you're the Muscular Dystrophy Association National Poster Child. You've been to see President Reagan with Jerry Lewis. Jerry gave you a wonderful dog you named Chocolate Chip, and your mom and dad love you a lot, without a doubt.
Well, Christopher was first diagnosed when he was 7 months old as having muscular dystrophy. So for 7 months we thought we had a perfectly normal, healthy baby boy. And it's very shocking to all of a sudden find out that you don't, and that you have a very guarded prognosis as far as life expectancy with dystrophy, any type of the dystrophies.
We at first were, of course, devastated by the news that Christopher was in fact dystrophic. Was diagnosed as having Wurde disease. The devastation eventually moved to anger. We were angry at everyone. We were angry at the doctors. We were angry with each other. We eventually worked our way out of that, and it's made our lives a little bit easier because now we have a direction that we want to move in.
It's been difficult. First, we never thought he'd live to be 2 years old, and now he's going to be 7 in September. So we feel that we're very lucky that God has been with us. We've had some difficult times. The kids with dystrophy are very prone to pneumonia, and Christopher's had pneumonia about 4 or 5 times.
He's been a remarkable inspiration to us. But that doesn't put aside something that we continually live with every day. We walk around perpetually with this cloud over our head. We can laugh and we can sing and have great times together, but there's a heady realization, of course, that Christopher still has dystrophy. It's something that we've learned to live with dystrophy. It's not so much the actual fear as it is the anticipatory one. We don't think so much about what's happening right now as, will we have a date for the senior prom? Well, hell, that's 15 years from now. A lot of problems with dystrophy seem to center around what's going to happen tomorrow. And we perpetually have to bring ourselves back to today. We just have to think a little bit more about tomorrow. And we thank God when the tomorrow does come, because we know we've had him for another day.
Christopher requires physical therapy, and it's very painful for him. At the mention of it, or that it's time for it, the tears well up in his eyes, and he wants to put it off, he wants to wait, he'll think of every excuse. And so we do. He lays down on the floor and we begin to stretch his legs, and he begins to cry and scream. And he begins to say, "Mom, you don't understand how much this hurts, and why do you do this to me?" And it's very hard to hurt somebody that you love, to maintain your body. No child should have to go through that.
No child should have to go through that. No child should have to go through that.